I think I'm confused. Maybe I'm a little bit dumb, but I'm pretty sure that James Charles was talking to a minor about 3 years back. I believe he was speaking to a 16-year-old via Snapchat, and that effectively should have disrupted his career ever so slightly, or at least messed him up ever so slightly. And I do not know what happened. I checked the maybe I thought I was having a Mandela effect moment. I thought my brain was actually getting sucked by a brain sucker. I had assumed something was wrong with me. So I went through to check and see if I was right. And yeah, I was 100% correct. I can't defend James anymore. James admits to inviting high schools to LA and paying for their flights. James allegedly catfished for news. James releases accountability video. I checked all the threads and I was making sure everything was good. And then there was updates to it. It's like there's a whole thread about how James Charles done this stuff on Reddit. And this was 4 years ago. I was right. So 4 years ago, 3 years ago is when it all came out. He released a very horrible apology video. And I remember this. I remember this because of this apology video, or this video right here. James' career is basically dead, and here's why. So, I had assumed that James Charles is going to disappear from the public zeitgeist and never appear ever again. That's what I thought. That's genuinely what I had assumed. However, I forgot one thing. There's too many other things to hate. There's too many other people to hate. We can forget about hate if there's a new, bigger thing to hate. EDP came out with his little child allegation, and that's a much younger age, and that was the children. But James Charles, that was super new. James Charles was trying to get straight guys to do promiscuous things by using his influence on straight, young, attractive men on Snapchat. And I remember this, and it was horrifying, and it was messed up, and it was very evil. And he released a very bad apology video, not taking accountability and blaming everybody else in the situation. Sometimes even saying they knew better. It was a whole thing. I don't know if you guys remember that. I do. I remember every single second of that. So, I am very shocked to discover that James Charles released a video seemingly 6 days ago. And I was checking through and checking everything. I was checking his channel. He released this video 6 days ago. 1.5 million views, still at 24 million subscribers. Barely any dislikes. I have a dislike extension that shows me dislikes. So I checked even earlier. I checked the video again from 13 days ago. His career is fine. James Charles has a whole makeup brand. He's fine. He's fine. And he had to, and this one's good, 1.7 dislikes, still not anything crazy, not anything nuts, 1.2 dislikes, 1.6 dislikes, this was a month ago. He's still getting millions of views. 1.8 dislikes, still, people are still watching him, people are still enjoying him. That is great, you know, you love to see it. Now, didn't he have a mass unfollowing of 100K subscribers? He lost 100K? Yeah, he did, around here. Because when this had 21,000 dislikes, this one, what really happened in 2022? If you even go to some recent things, John just made happy birthday, and it's, are you a girl or a boy? Bula bula, hi sister. No one cares. No one cares at all. And I was checking through to make sure I wasn't an idiot. After that video, 2 years ago, he released this one. I was like, okay, I got some.
In today's YouTube video,
but people don't care. This one had 11K. He just kept posting. He just kept posting. Eventually, as you can see, the dislikes changing in ratio as it goes through. People kept
in today's YouTube
he just kept posting. He just kept going on. He just kept doing this. He just continued. This messes me up so much. It messes me up so much because it seems as though we don't care. We just don't care that people are talking to children and doing all these horrifying and evil things. And I'm not sure how to get the word out. I'm not sure if we are just going to forget and sweep it under the rug. Imagine if EDP came back, right? Imagine if EDP 445 came back and we just said, well, he's funny. He makes great content. Guess we just keep him around. I am all for the redemption of people. I love redeeming. I myself am a felon. I really do. However, James Charles did not learn his lesson. He deflected. He blamed other people. He said it was their fault. He did not take true accountability. There are so many things that he did not do. This is strange. It's damaging to me because it's making me upset. It's as if everybody is so concerned for the next battle. Everybody's concerned for the next person to cancel. Firstly, you can't really cancel somebody. James Charles proved that alone. Couldn't cancel Jeffree Star, can't cancel James Charles. And I believe it's the mass upsurge of the acceptance of people that have done horrifying and evil things. Being a PDF file isn't something you can just recover from. That's not something you can recover from. I'm sorry, I will never talk to children again. No. Dude, go to jail. What? Get out of society. You can't just deeply recover from that. unless the images were faked, that happens a lot. Images can be faked. But James Charles went on to admit, yeah, I did all these things. I did that. He even admitted on a podcast it was a blessing in disguise because people came to defend him because he has hyper stands and a great amount of fans that deeply defend him. Last thing I saw about James Charles was that he was on, I believe, on Megal or Omi TV looking for other men to do promiscuous acts with on the air. And he was showing his chocolate starfish to people. And I was thinking to myself, okay, that's just that's regular James Charles stuff. That was just regular James Charles stuff. I just assumed that was regular James Charles stuff. I didn't even consider that to be crazy. But people are still watching this content. People are still enjoying and watching it. And it's probably, more than likely, great content. It's probably really good content. The content that he's making, probably really good. Probably highly edited, probably amazing. Same intro. He has a formula. It's probably really good. However, is good content worth morals? And that's what I want to talk about today. It is. I've discovered it is. You see, if somebody makes content great enough, people don't care about the bad action they've done. If someone makes content that is amazing enough, it resonates with you deeper on an emotional level, people don't care. We care about the warmth of the fire. We don't care that it's burning down our house. We are not concerned about the evil someone has done. We're not concerned about the villainous actions a human has committed in their lifetime. That is not what we are concerned about anymore. We want to be entertained. We know he's a bad person. We know he's garbage. Yeah, we get it. But he has 24 million subscribers, and he's a soft gay boy, and we care about him, and he's safe to women, and yeah, okay, perfect. He's only harming other men. That doesn't really matter. We don't like men. I'm not really sure. I've heard crazy defenses. I am regurgitating the defenses that I've heard of this, and I'm discovering that no matter what a person does, no matter how vitriolic, evil, spiteful, messed up, just depraved, sound sick in the head a human being is, if they are entertaining enough, people will just let it slide under the rug. People will just let their bad actions go unknown for eons and decades, and they just won't care. It is so nuts to me to see this. I've never seen something like this, is what I would say if I was stupid. I've seen this countless times. I've seen this about your faves. Oh, I don't want to cancel this person. I don't want to cancel Melanie Martinez because of this, which is fine. Melanie Martinez, great music. I'm sure you don't want to cancel Melanie Martinez. I'm sure you don't want to cancel all these people. I'm sure you'd let this abuser, this assaulter come right back up if they actively are sincere in their apology and they care about it. I saw David Dobrik come back, and I like David Dobrik's blogs. It might be the only blog channel that I watch. David Dobrik came back recently, and he has a jacked body. He's swole, and everybody was saying, oh my God, Vlog Squad is back. I mean this with my whole chest when I say this. I mean this with every fiber of my being. Every single fiber of my being. You people have the actual fortitude to stick to your morals of a wet noodle. You guys have nothing. You guys are actively a dust in the wind of the universe. You are a grain of rice in cosmic sand. Nothing you do with your morality really sticks hold or matters because things happen too fast. You guys want instant gratification. You guys want to fight for the sake of fighting. You guys want to be angry for the sake of being angry, and it doesn't do anything. What does it do? You guys were angry at this person for a day. They didn't even defend themselves, but you just continued going on because you have this deep nostalgic connection to somebody that's bad. And if James Charles ever sees this video, if you ever see this video, James Charles, I want you to know that I would sleep with you. I just want to let you know that. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. I have nothing else to say to you, James Charles. I doubt you're ever going to see this video from this random black guy that has a very small subscriber count, but just know that I would. That's just that I'm down bad, down horrendous. Not gonna lie to you. That's true. But you're still a bad person. I'd do it out of spite, realistically, pure spite, 100%. I'm like 87% sure you're a bottom. 100%. I do it out of spite, just pure spite. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. That's just how I feel. I don't know if you're watching this, James. I don't know how you got away with it. I don't know how you got past it. I didn't see you do any apology. I didn't see you do any retribution. I didn't see you do anything like that. I saw you admit to your crimes, and then you just kept going. And that is amazing. Oh, it's smart. You just kept going. You just kept going over and over. You just kept going. Didn't care about what anybody was saying. Didn't care about the ridicule, the hate, the vitriol, the anger. You just kept going. You just said, well, Might as well just keep pushing, see what they say. And they said nothing. They were quiet, crickets in the auditorium. You did it. You successfully did it. You came back. For ever how long. Nobody cares because there's so many other battles to fight. There's so many other wars going on. You don't even know what you're fighting for, guys. You have no idea what you're fighting for anymore, do you? What are you fighting today? Elon Musk, Donald Trump? You fighting Andrew Tate? What are you fighting against? Fighting against somebody small in the community? Is there another abuser you found? All you get is negative news all the time. Fight against something you care about. Focus on your family, dude. Focus on something you can actually change. Focus on something that matters in the real world and stop feeling like you're a part of something greater just because you took out somebody big. You guys are really, really weak, and it's messing me up. I don't know how James Charles is still in the public zeitgeist. I have no clue. He should not have a platform. He definitely should not. Unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong about all this, somebody in the comments prove me wrong. If he 100% link me to the video, and I will apologize right now. I will apologize right now if I'm wrong about what I said. But if he did talk to a 16-year-old, if he did do that, and I'm 100% correct about this, no apologies this way. Unless there's some damning piece of evidence that I desperately missed, I don't see how he's around. So that's all I gotta say. Bye.